red drive. When I push that way, so like.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time
Brunson,
makes
man,
it
2
even
to 4
harder.
weeks, that sucks.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
Facts.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Red in at the two-guard spot. And for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. Well, this has all the makings of a great game, Grant. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Count that one.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Pass to Houston. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lillard against Wright. For three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Lillard pulls down the board.
Oh, come on, Hart. Come on, Hart. What the hell?
The three from Prince. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Hart, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Antetokounmpo against Towns. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And it's Towns penetrating. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lillard. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. It's good.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
5 on the clock. The three is up. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Wright. It's Hart on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pass to Red. Anunoby against Prince. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5 now.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lillard outside. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Houston. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice.
Houston's got his second basket on the night.
I just love the ball movement.
Bucks trail by 5. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers.
Nice.
I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Way to go, man. Score up, man. Points out turnovers, baby. Points out turnovers.
Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, New York.
Boy, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
Lillard looking around. And another miss by Milwaukee.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Houston. Offline with a three. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Lillard. Will it go? And another miss by Milwaukee.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Towns. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's New York with a rebound. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Oh, come on,
Exactly.
Towns.
Two top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
And here they go. Jumps up, and it's Towns with the power finish.
The seven-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Bucks trail by 7. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through it.
Here's Houston. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Here's Wright. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hart. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Now here's Kuzma. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Milwaukee making a switch here. New York leading by 6. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Red, pass to Kuzma. Inside. Shot's good by Red.
Hey, he's not just a jump shooter now. Red, excellent at finding angles and available space inside.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Red. 17 points in his last outing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Houston passes to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got 7.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Kuzma outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
Already a skilled interior player at times.
I'm good with my artwork right now. I'm really good.
You have no choice but to foul it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green's checked in for Damian Lillard. That one misses.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Pass to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, 17 foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Here's Red. There's the triple. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Bridges. 6-point game.
Bridges.
Now here's Kuzma. Defense right on him. Red, the pass to Portis. Here's Green. He's guarded by Bridges. Kuzma outside. An open look for Portis. Hits the target from 18 feet. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Knicks leading by 4. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Achua. And then it's Landry Shamet, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. And it's an 8-point Knick lead. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, PA. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Now here's Towns. 9 points in the game. Pass to McBride. There's the three. Fires in the triple. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
32-21. Bucks call timeout.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince has checked in. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Red, pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Red. McBride covers. Shot's good by Red. Red's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
For the long ball of Michael Red, the sweet shooting lefty, continuing to light it up from here.
For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
The Bucks trail by 13. Kuzma outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Bridges down low, guarded by Trent. Bridges misses. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. Back to Kuzma. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by New York. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league. And he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces. Boy, how do you stop Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Trent. And so Towns nails them both.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Catch is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Red. 3-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
17 foul.
Here's Houston. And a nice finish on the layup. Houston's got 10 points in the game.
I like seeing Houston use that athleticism of his on the drive, scorching the defense in the process.
Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo against Hart. A strong finish by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Towns, left side. Outside Hart. The three is up. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard outside. Pass to Red. Antetokounmpo, right side. In
Damn it.
close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And the basket by Towns.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. Last game with 30. Pass to Red. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Delon Wright.
Yeah, and you know, Red is a stealth sniper. I mean, somebody who operates well off of screens and has a quick release as well. Can get his own shot, too.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Houston. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 9. To the inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Hard against Antetokounmpo.
Can't
hit.
Wait, I did
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. It's Portis, high post. And it falls all over the rim.
Damn. Yeah, timeout.
And it's now only a 5-point New York lead.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Damian Lillard, 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
New York leading by 5. Pass to Houston. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Lillard against Wright. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wright. Lillard. Hart pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Pass to Wright. Anunoby on the wing. Corner shot. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he gets it back.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
And it's Antetokounmpo with
Nice
a
D.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Robinson finds Anunoby. Outside Hart, launches a 3, and his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. The shot by Lillard, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Offensive rebound, and Anunoby gets it to go.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Now Lillard, can they get it? That one, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, I'm going to need him, man, for real. Jalen Brunson hurt.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince. And it's Red in at the 2. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Red, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Prince. Here's Red, just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple. Red's got 13.
And boy, does Red fill it up fast. He can be red hot at times, pun intended.
Hart passes to Towns. Lopez against Hart. Out left to the wing. Down low. The jump hook. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Red, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And they secured a spot in the top 5 for team rebounding. That ability to dominate the boards has been a real strength of theirs.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. The Bucks trail by 15.
Come on, boy. Come on, baby. Come on, guys.
Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Red. And here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Over right. Damian Lillard getting it done. What a move that time. Lillard's got his second basket of the game. Towns with the ball. Here's Hart. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Hart's got 12 points in the game.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Here's Red. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said
Allie
a
Houston,
few years
baby.
back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
That lefty stroke of Reds, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Here's Houston. He's got 18. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Shot's good by Red.
Well, you certainly can't
That's my fault.
fault
That was
him
stupid pass.
as the reason
That was
they're
stupid
behind.
pass. That was all me.
He's been on target and on top of his game.
Houston passes to Hart. Right with the ball. Towns, left side. From downtown. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Bridges, he's checked in for Anunoby. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And they've been pretty meticulous
fault.
offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Pass to Red. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Outside Hart. Here's Houston. He's got 18. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He goes up. Antetokounmpo striding in the court on the break.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
He wouldn't
While we
shoot.
have a moment, let's check out
He
the
wouldn't shoot,
highest
man.
scoring
Come on.
teams in the league last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Kuzma's checked in for Prince. To the left side wing. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lillard, hounded by Wright. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Right wing. Here's Houston. Offensive struggles
come on,
continue.
Knicks.
Missing again. The Bucks trail by 9.
Damn it, come on. Let him
Antetokounmpo.
come back in this game.
Kuzma
Come on,
outside.
Knicks.
The three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Hart from long range. The rebound by Red.
Oh, come on, man. That was cold.
Milwaukee has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Up and in on the layup. Lopez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Come on, guys. He's slipping.
Knicks leading by 7. It's Hart on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Pass to Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. Shoots over Hart. And that one's long. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7. Kuzma outside. Lillard converting inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Towns. Lopez with a steal. Here's Red. From outside, off the mark. New York leading by 8. Hart passes to Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 6 points.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
The first one falls.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Wright. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Red. 17 points in the game. Trent outside. Oh, it's stolen. Houston passes to Achua, and there's the drive, and there it is for him. And the Knicks lead by 15.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Here's Red. McBride covers. Red, pass to Trent. Kuzma outside. To the paint. Stolen by Bridges. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Achua with the dunk.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Bucks trail by 17. Kuzma outside. Over Achua. And another miss by Milwaukee. Bridges, left side. Lets the three fly. No good there. And so it's the New York Knicks leading by 17 at the end of the period. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break.
New York, baby. New York.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Ryan in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor. Number 23.
Here's Trent. To the middle. The kick out to Kuzma. To the inside. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. And yep, it's good.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Towns, right side. Left side, Robinson. Achua passes to Bridges. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Portis' shot is off. New York leading by 15. McBride passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Prince. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Lillard. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Achua with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Lillard outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Here's Bridges. Basket counts. And the Knicks lead by 19.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Towns. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bucks trail by 19. Kuzma for 3. Connects from downtown.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
Bridges outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Lillard outside. Trent against Bridges. Portis with a screen on Bridges. Here's Trent going inside. Yep, that one goes. New York leading by 16. To the wing, right side. Outside McBride. Bridges outside. Prince grabs the miss.
Bridges.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Lillard finds Kuzma, and he gets it to go.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Houston's got 23 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, you're stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And, you know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5. A center with some real deep range.
And Lopez drops them both. New York leading by 15. Anunoby on the wing. With the drive. Good work defensively by Lopez. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Hits it from the high post.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
From outside the arc, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 13. The 17-footer. The bank shot, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Anunoby. Hart goes in. And it's good.
And what?
Walk through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul charge 2.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Hart, down low. Lopez in the post. Towns on him. Good work defensively by Towns. Hart passes to Towns. The shot off that time. Bucks trail by 16.
Where's the foul at, man?
Here's Lillard. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Dame is money from the mid-range. He's done this so many times during his career.
Right, the pass to Towns. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Impeccable shot selection all night long stood out to me. I mean, he made the effort to get solid looks that he knows he can make, and the consistency he shot it with, outstanding.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Here's Red. Takes the 3. Houston with a rebound. Now right. Now here's Hart. Lopez with the steal. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Here's Houston, defended by Lillard. Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's 37 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And Lopez gets it to go.
Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Houston. It's Hart on the wing. And he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The three. And it's good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
To cheer on your team.
I'll let you sing, baby.
Safe trip home, and we hope to see you again soon.
$23 points, 21 for Hart. That's what's up. Towns 19, 11, 5. That's what's up. Bridges had 14. And OB had 13.65. That's what's up. Hey, thanks for watching my live. I appreciate it.